The silence is deafening. Precision is king. And after the gun blast, all is silent. The USP-S, a 9mm semi-automatic pistol developed by the German military. Why is it so accurate? Why is it known as a pistol of peace and not war? Why has it become a fan favorite? Why is it the default pistol for counter-terrorists? And why does it have such a mysterious and secretive past? (1993), 1 year after the Gulf War, and amidst one of the largest genocides of all time, Rwanda, a small African country adjacent to Lake Victoria, had a major problem. The two religions that dominated the country hated each other to the utmost degree. This hatred sparked an all-out civil war that led to the death of 800,000 civilians, and that's not including the permanent emotional scarring and raping of 500,000 women and children. So how does this involve the USP-S? The next part of this video is based on hypothesis, and details on the subject will change in the future. Little to most people's knowledge, America was involved with the Rwandan genocide. Now, the involvement of the US is mostly kept a secret, and a very sensitive topic. For the sake of accuracy of this video, I can't go into it fully, but it is believed the US did have some involvement. And actually, the US had too little involvement in the genocide, but this is still debated to this day. However, I can say around this time, the United States did need a new handgun for the military and police. The M1911 was getting old, and the US needed to use a weapon more capable and reliable for war in areas like Rwandan jungles and the sand of the Gulf War. America is notorious for getting involved in conflicts and using it as a way to make a profit. It doesn't help that Rwanda was known for its oil and gold exports, and during the 1990s, America needed oil the most. Some theorize that America wanted to exploit the country during this time. Unfortunately, little can be found on America's involvement, as most of it is confidential. So why did Heckler & Koch, a German company, build this firearm for the United States? From my research, I can't find the specifications for the US military. However, I would assume it's most of the same: reliable, compact, and using the standard 9mm universal self-loading pistol, underwent rigorous testing against the Mark 23, another H&K pistol. Funnily enough, the USP excelled in one major thing: its accuracy. From 25 meters, on average, the pistol missed less than 4 inches, which means the accuracy of this pistol is better in real life than in CS2. It had to be up to the NATO's standard water and weather testing, and especially jungle conditions. The firearm was based on the design of the Browning High Power, an American pistol that was never used by the US military, and only by European countries. On paper, the gun was essentially designed for use in Rwanda. How did it make it to Counter-Strike? It's honestly pretty simple. The USP has had a linear history after the 90s. It was adopted by most NATO countries and has been in service since its adoption. In recent years, it's starting to get phased out by its terrorist counterpart, the Glock. But for now, it stays strong as the sidearm for the good guys. The USP-S has been largely changed by Counter-Strike. The pistol, added back in 2013, has been majorly nerfed by Valve. In real life, it sports a 15-round magazine, but in CS2, it only has a 12-round. They also brought its accuracy range from past 25 meters down to a max of 22 meters, along with switching the caliber of the gun, turning it down from 9mm to 45 ACP. It boasts a high penetration power of 50.5% and a rather high 35 damage, making it, without armor, a 3-shot kill. Valve also threw on a suppressor for unknown reasons. Its most admirable trait is a 1-shot headshot from essentially all ranges. It has a 350 RPM fire rate and a lower recoil than most guns. If in the right hands, it's truly an unstoppable weapon. The pistol with a dark past. and a pistol with a bright future. The sidearm for the good guys. And in the right hands, an enemy's worst nightmare. The USP-S. Accurate. Silent. Evil. Thank you all so very much for watching. Weapons of Counter-Strike will return next week.